Today we're going to talk about understanding autistic students in the classroom. We'll begin with the autistic brain. Characteristics of autism originate in the early developing brain. Some skills develop more rapidly than others, such as reading at an early age, while other skills develop slowly or not at all. These may include the ability to decipher nonverbal messages, social engagement, the ability to understand another person's perspective, and the capability of predicting what a person is likely to do. Here are a few characteristics of an autistic child. They may not respond to their name, they prefer objects over people, they concentrate on a person's mouth rather than make eye contact, they focus only on details, and they are not able to combine two sensory approaches at the same time, nor do they respond to normal language such as instruction. Learning and behavior. Autistic children do not learn in a linear fashion, but one piece at a time. Autistic children in the classroom are often overcompliant, have overloaded senses, are isolated in their own world, and have difficulty with feeling and emotions. What is considered rude and defiant in a normal child are coping mechanisms for an autistic child. Children on the autistic spectrum have difficulties in three areas. These include number 1, communication, 2, social interaction, such as how to make friends, maintain eye contact, and personal space. And number 3, imagination. Autistic children have an inflexibility of thinking. They like things to be predictable in a pattern and to have order. Expectations for an autistic student. Autism syndromes should not be seen as barriers or excuses, but as challenges. Educators should have the same high expectations for their autistic students as they do for their other students. Educators should ask autistic students to be the best they can be. Challenge your students in ways that say, "You have done this skill already. See what you've accomplished? Let's see how far you can go, and let's go the next step." For educators, there are 3 areas of concentration. These include number 1, compensating a weakness in an autistic student by maximizing a strength, finding alternative ways to achieve the same results, and teaching the skill that is missing repeatedly. Compensate a weakness in an autistic student by maximizing a strength. Use visual structure in the classroom. Make clear boundaries for each designated space, such as the math center versus the reading center. Post daily schedules. Create individualized work schedules that address the following questions. What work do I need to do? How much work? When am I finished working? And what do I do next? And above all, use pictures with lesson plans. Find an alternate way to achieve the same result. Students who are on the autistic spectrum do not retain motor skills. Handwriting is difficult, and it does not improve with practice. Put students on keyboards as soon as possible and allow classroom and homework assignments to be completed on the computer. Provide a peer tutor in the classroom that can copy assignments down for your autistic student, and use concepts in different ways to promote repetition. Teach the skill that is missing repeatedly. In a social setting, autistic students will repeatedly fail, which causes depression and a constant state of confusion. Students must be taught a different perspective. Educators will need to teach the hidden curriculum, such as know when to stop talking about a subject, my space versus your space, and flexibility. Here is some advice for educators. Do not let the label of autism scare you away. Be creative in your teaching approaches. Utilize your resources. Do not be reactive. Listen to them, validate their ideas, encourage them to succeed. Do not argue with them, you will not win. Have a trusting relationship. If that does not exist, learning is not occurring in your classroom. Thank you for listening, and I hope you've enjoyed my presentation. Please do not hesitate to leave any comments or questions you may have pertaining to this video. Have a wonderful day.